This is the trachea. It is superior to the lungs, and its function is to move air to the lungs. This is the larynx. It is superior to the trachea, and its function is to swallow, meow, and breathe. This is the epiglottis. It's superior to the larynx, and its function is to prevent food from going down the trachea. These are the lungs. They are lateral to the heart, and their function is to bring oxygen to the bloodstream. This is the diaphragm. It's inferior to the heart and the lungs, and its function is inhalation and exhalation. This is the vocal fold. Its function is to produce sound, and it is superior to the trachea.
Okay, this is the pericardium. It is anterior to the heart, and its function is to lubricate and protect the heart. Okay, so this is the right atrium. It is superior to the right ventricle, and its function is to transport deoxygenated blood from the body to the right ventricle. Okay, so this is the right ventricle. It is inferior to the right atrium, and the function is to push blood through the semilunar valve into the pulmonary artery. Okay, this is the omentum. It is anterior to the small intestines, and its function is to protect and insulate the small intestines. This is the esophagus. It is posterior to the trachea, and its function is to transport food into the stomach. Okay, this is the stomach. It is posterior to the liver, and its function is to digest food.
So this is the pyloric sphincter. It is inferior to the stomach, and it is the passage into the small intestines. Okay, these are the small intestines. They're posterior to the omentum, and they absorb nutrients from food. Deep into the small intestines is the mesentery, and its function is to attach the small intestines into the abdominal wall. Okay, this is the ileocecal valve. It's lateral to the cecum, and its function is to connect the small intestines to the large intestines. So this is the cecum. It is inferior to the large intestine, and its function is to absorb water from digested material. This is the descending colon. It's posterior to the small intestines, and its function is to store waste.
Okay, so this is the liver. It's anterior to the stomach, and its function is to produce bile. So this is the pancreas. It's posterior to the omentum, and its function is to produce digestive enzymes in order to break down food. This is the gallbladder. It is inferior to the liver, and its function is to store bile. This is the bile duct. It's deep to the liver, and its function is to transport bile from the gallbladder into the small intestines. This right here is the pancreas. It's deep to the omentum, and its function is to make digestive enzymes in order to break down food. This is the spleen. It's lateral to the omentum, and its function is to filter out red blood cells. These are the kidneys. They're deep to the intestines, and their function is to filter out waste product. Okay, this is the ureters. It's medial to the kidneys, and its function is to pass urine to the bladder. This is the bladder. It's inferior to the intestines, and its function is to store urine for secretion.